You see the issue of the fish. I am the biggest trouble causer for the fish. Because when we came into government, 1986, there was not a single factory in Uganda processing fish. But the problem you have with me is that I've been around for a long time. So what you people call history, I call current affairs. So I remember that in 1958, from our school in Chamate, NSC, you know what NSC means? NSC, Chamate Native Anglican Church. That's what it was called. We were called NSC, we were called Native Anglicans, that we were Native Anglicans. We are local Anglican. So in 1958, I was in P6, and we went as part of a school expedition to the National Park, Queen Elizabeth. And from there, we visited a fish processing facility on Lake George, known as Taffmark. I don't eat fish. I don't eat fish. That was my first time to see fish nearby. So I saw it there. They were cutting fish and packing it and taking it. By the time we came into government, all that Taffmark had collapsed long ago. So there was not a single fish processing plant in Uganda. So when I came into the government, an Italian minister came to see me in Entebbe, just for a few days. And he said, "You, Mr. President, Italy has got money which was supposed to be given to Uganda, but because of the chaos, we didn't give it to anybody. I still have it. I still have the money. What do I do with it?" I said, "How much is it, Mr. Minister?" He said, $20 million. I said, "Can you build me a fish factory?" I asked him without a study, without anything, but I was sure fish was there. So the Italians built Masese fish processing plant in Jinja. Oh, that's when people knew there was money in fish, because of that factory. Then the factories rushed there, 22 of them. Then those people, the people of the girl, what are your people? The other girl who is asking.
Aivu.
She's Aivu.
She comes from Aivu, sir.
Huh?
Jonam? Or from Pakwach?
She's from Pakwach?
Yes, the Jonam.
So your people, now they all rush there. Now the problem you have is that even in Nambole Stadium, there's a limit how many people can go there. And once that limit is reached, they close the gates, say, "Please, no more. Otherwise people will die." But with fishing, there's no limit. Everybody wants to go and fish. And what has happened, they have destroyed the fishing industry. They were about to destroy it. So when I met the traditional leaders here, they agreed with me. They know. For them, they know. So what I told them in Jinja and here when I met them was, you people, don't you have traditional fishing communities? They are there. Why don't we make them our custodians of the lakes, so that we support them, and then they can guide us on how to handle the lake. And people seem to agree with what I was saying. That, and when we were in Jinja with the same fishing people, a woman from Buvuma talked in Uganda of omujuzo. Omujuzo is when there's too many people in one place, or too much water or anything. So, my granddaughter, how can we control that omujuzo in fishing? So that we have got a few people who are licensed, and the reason they are licensed must be clear. Don't you think it would be better for the fish industry? Because if you don't control the numbers, are you not going to destroy it?
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Yes, I do agree with that. We need to ensure that we have the right numbers on the waters.
But what's your name?
My name is Edna PH.
Edna who?
PH.
PH, sir. PH.
P?
PH.
P.
What are the letters?
PIYIC.
Or PH?
Yes.
So PH with me, with Museveni, they are together now.
But Your Excellency.
Once we agree on the numbers, that even number gets filled, then there's no more, because that's what I'm after.
But Your Excellency, as we do that, we also need to get an alternative for the fishermen.
Hey.
Yes.
You can get them, but I want to do fish farming. You saw my video? I showed you my fish farm in Lango.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You can do fish farming. You can do fish farming. You can do other things. This is not a problem at all. As far as the fish is concerned, or in the lake, what is crucial now is to save the fishing stock, not destroy the breeding whatever we call them, areas of the fish, and not overfish, and have a few licensed people because of some criteria who fish and sell to the others and also to the factories.
Thank you, Your Excellency. But also, in Pakwach itself, if we are to talk about alternatives, if we are to go to agriculture, maybe, leave alone what you've said about fish farming, the soils only favor particular crops. And so the people of Pakwach are not as privileged as other people in other districts. So, and also the wildlife irrigation scheme, it's not yet, they've not completed constructing it And so the waters from the irrigation canals go to people's gardens. They go to people's gardens, they spoil their gardens, spoil the roads, people's homes. Actually, currently, some people are even homeless.
Where?
In Wadlai. Wadlai sub-county, Ragem sub-county. That is what is happening, Your Excellency.
I'd love to send you people, tell the Prime Minister to go there, my staff. Get information from that lady. PPS. Get information from the Prime Minister will come there and see.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
But PH with Museveni now, they have agreed on the numbers. That numbers must be controlled. But what I'm told is that, because when I went to Sese, to Kalangala, the indigenous people had been overrun by people from other areas, from Congo, from Somalia. They come and take over the fish. So they are the ones overfishing, actually. Is that true, PH? Have you seen it in Pakwach?
Yes, Your Excellency. In the areas of the East Sub-County, that is the sub-county that borders the DR Congo. Yes, that happens. But in the inner Pakwach, that is within Pakwach Town Council, Panyigoro, Pakwach Sub-County, Panyango, I've not seen that happening.
But there are some foreigners in some areas.
Yes, but only at the border. That is when they are more visible. Probably they're also inside, but they do it in hiding, Your Excellency.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but we have agreed on the most important, the numbers.
True, Your Excellency.
Once we agree on that, then, because that's what is rational. How many people should be licensed to be here and why? Finish. And the science of protecting the fisheries, the breeding centers, once we agree on that, then we are together. Okay, thank you so much.